Did I do it? Did I not? Who has been following along? The big reveal starts now. Hey cuties! So today it's the long-awaited video for some of you. Some of you might be like, what's going on? My name is Samantha, PiinkSparkles. If you are new here, I would love to have you subscribe and be a part of the cutie army. Also, if you see my nipples, it's a little bit nipply outside, so just free the nipple. I'm gonna put on pasties, but I was too lazy. So if you guys have been following, some of you guys have been following since before day one. Also, I'm gonna get into if I broke any rules, if I could even completed 30 hard, my before and after pictures, my experience, my diet, how much weight I lost, everything. All the tea is gonna be included here. Also, big trigger warning, I'm gonna be talking about calories, weight loss, weight gain, alcohol, hospital visit, and a lot of it is gonna be about weight or weight loss. So if that does trigger you in any way, you can kindly leave out of respect. I'm just trying to say that. Disclaimer, do not copy me. Do not copy my diet. I'm not saying that this is what you should do in any way, shape, or form. I'm just simply saying that this is what I did to achieve my results. I am not a professional. Please consult with a professional, a nutritionist, a doctor. I'm just simply sharing what I did, but please don't copy me if you see this video. Thank you. So, okay, let me just be real and say why I started 30 hard. Before anything, actually, it's not 30 hard. It's 75 hard. So some of you guys might be like, it's not 30 hard, you literally made that up. Yeah, I guess I made that up. But it was inspired by 75 hard. So I seen 75 hard on social media here and there, and I was like, okay, I thought it was just like another one of these like diets or workouts or whatever. And nothing is like a quick fix into like losing weight or being healthy, right? It's literally about like getting your body moving, drinking water, eating healthy. Right? Positive mind, positive body. What you're putting in your body is what you're gonna show out. And then when I actually looked at the rules of 75 hard, I was like, this is not just like a lose weight fast, like a quick fix or like something like, you know, I feel like those kind of like fad diets and stuff like that, or take this supplement for whatever, no, you'll burn all this weight. Like, I just like think that those are a little bit toxic and they can have like bad things surrounding them. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people want to see like the before and afters, so I'm gonna start with those. Here is me before. I don't know which one is which, because when I'm editing it's reversed. So before and after. When I show you guys like the videos of this, look at my tattoo. Like, my tattoo looks so like you can't really see it, and I feel like that's like what I notice the most, other than my tan. Like, hi tan, you look tan. My sides look more defined. That's what I noticed right away. For my face, I don't really notice a lot like with my jowls, but I notice a lot right here, this like this part of my face. It doesn't look as swollen. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some before and afters of different times. So like before to 1 week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks and so on, and then the final result. So here you go. Okay, so this is day one. The camera's a little crooked. Here's me. This is 1 week after, so okay everyone, so this is 2 weeks in. This has officially been 2 weeks because it's a Monday today and I started on a Monday, so 2 weeks since I started. So I'm gonna give you guys a little before and after right here. My face, I don't know if there's change. I don't really see changes in my face, but maybe I will when I watch this back. Okay guys, it has been 3 weeks. Whoa, here's my little 3-week update right here. Can we see a difference? Let's start with my face. also don't mind the rip in the pants. I ripped them putting them on this morning, so I'm just gonna wear them for the rest of the day and then throw them out. So, okay guys, here is the after. Okay, this is after. This is officially completing 30 hard. So that's next morning after, because 8:30 I completed and waited till I woke up till the next morning. So today I don't have to go to the gym. I don't have to drink a gallon of water. I'm gonna celebrate today, so I'm gonna eat bad food, but I'm not just gonna like go right back into everything like full force. But here are my results. After 30 days, the difference is like amazing. Like I see it right here in my face. I see it right here in my face. Like this area right here is like not so much. I still have the jowls, which is like just, I guess, natural at this point, but let's go ahead and do a before and after. I feel like my tattoo as well, like you can see it, it's not as like stretched out. So happy. So I lost 13 pounds. 13 pounds in a month. Like, what? But anyways, so I was drinking a lot. Some people said online, like, oh, she drinks every day. I didn't drink every day, but I drank maybe 4 times a week. And then the other 3 days a week, I would either be hungover, doing a filming day, or sick. I'd just be not feeling well, not feeling the greatest, having a lot of anxiety, stomach sick, or just like sick laying in bed. To be honest, like I was in this like routine almost of like, if something went bad, have a shot. If something went good, have a shot. You're just cooking supper, have a drink. Some people have a glass of wine. As you guys, if some of you guys follow me, I'll drink it. Like if it's there, I'll drink it. But I'm a shot girl. Like I don't really have like a mixed drink. Like occasionally, if it's like the only thing there. I don't have a beer in my hand unless it's there. Like I'm not prejudiced to alcohol, but like my choice of alcohol is shots. Like I do shots. Like I'll drink like a whole bottle to myself of shots. Like I just plug my nose and do the shot. It was becoming a very repetitive thing, and I think it was reflecting not only in my skin, my weight, my body, but my mannerisms, my professionalism, the way I was uploading videos. I was like tipsy or drunk editing videos. I just wasn't all the way there mentally. I'd say May is my birthday month. May and June, I was probably the lowest I've been in a few years alcohol wise. I was just drinking a lot. Like I would be like either drunk, sober, or sick. Like that's what I'm saying. It was becoming a problem in my life. So I was laying in bed. So it was Saturday morning and I was hungover. This was almost 5 weeks ago now. I was hungover and I was like, I want to change. Now, I've been saying this for a while. Like I want to change. I want to do this. I want to do that. But I never did it. Like I was always like, oh, I don't want to keep like just doing shots because I just keep doing them. So I either am going to, and I said to Austin, I'm going to either go to a rehab, seek professional help, talk to my doctor, or make a drastic life change myself and like do something to like show that I don't need alcohol, or like show that I can have alcohol as a sometimes thing, right? Like it can be like a treat, so to speak. Like I'm saying that in quote. And if I can't do that, then it's a problem. Then I will seek rehab and I will become sober. But I just wanted to see if I could challenge myself for 30 days not to have alcohol. That's how it started. And then I was actually scrolling on TikTok and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that Monday morning. I'm not gonna have alcohol. Like today's my day 1 sober. And I wrote that down in my phone. And I was like, I hope I can make it like like 4 days is what I was hoping. My goal was a week, but then I was like, you know what, I can do it for 30 days. Let me scroll back, July 8th. So July 8th, because it was technically like Friday night, Saturday morning. So I would say Saturday was like my last day I had a drink. So today is actually August 9th. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4.5 weeks since I've had a drink. It wasn't just that, it was also like when you're drunk and you're craving something, typically you're not gonna be like, I want grilled chicken or salad or something. So you're gonna get like McDonald's. When I would be hungover in bed, I would order, no joke, I'd lay in bed all day and order at least 3 times skip the dishes meals and eat them all day. So I'm gonna now get into 30 hard. That's just like the backstory of why. I actually saw Tana Mojo. She actually broke her 75 hard, and that's what I saw on Snapchat. And I was like, what is that? And I Googled it, and it was like literally laying in bed watching that, and it like resonated with me. And I was like, I'm not drinking alcohol for 30 days. I'm gonna challenge myself, but I also want to try these rules. Now, let me get into the rules. I'm gonna read the exact rules. Okay, so it's actually 75 hard, so just that. So there are 6 rules in total. 1, if you skip a day, you must start over. If you miss even a task, you must start over in day 1. You can't tweak the program to your liking. You can't be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna do a little bit of this next rule or this next rule, or oh, I only did this. Like, no, you have to follow them 100%. In life, conditions are never going to be perfect. You're always gonna have to do things that you don't want to do. And in the minute you start tweaking or compromising, that's what opens the door to quitting. Number 2 is pick a diet to follow with no alcohol or cheat meals. You must choose a diet based on your goals, and that's in like bright font, and stick to it. And it says like, it's difficult for this day and age, not a drop, not one beer, not one glass of wine when you get home. There's a number of reasons for this: empty calories, psychological addiction, physical addiction, also detoxing your body, because we can understand how foggy you are because of this lifestyle. And that is one thing that I'm like so thankful for. It completely freaking changed my life. Actually, like, I am so mentally clear. Like, I feel like people always say to me now, I look younger, my skin looks better, my eyes look brighter, I look just like more alive, I'm more alert, I'm speaking clearly. I'm like, oh, like way more quick and sharp. My mom said like I'm more present at family things, which actually was kind of sad, but I guess bittersweet, I guess is the word. Just a little giveaway, I did complete 30 hard. 3, drink a gallon of water a day. Make sure you start early and be consistent throughout the day and not chugging a gallon before bed, which is very important and very important. You could honestly, and this isn't putting it lightly, you can literally die, and people have died from drinking 4 just normal sized water bottles in 20 minutes or less. Like, you can die from doing that. So people that want to like do these or like see people's results or changes, and they're like hop on it, and then they're like, oh, well, I haven't drank water, and do things like that, or oh, I'm gonna eat less calories and then eat way less calories. Like, you can harm your life, harm your body, you can die. So don't just take this advice from me and just run with it, or see my results and then run with it. Please, please, please be smart. Anything that you're changing lifestyle wise, please be smart. Consult with your doctor, consult with people around you, like make smart decisions. Your street smarts should be number 1. Number 4 is the one that I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, is complete 2 daily workouts a day. One of the most time-consuming parts of 75 hard in the workouts is 2 45-minute workouts of your choice. One of the workouts must be done outside. So you can do both outside if you want, but one of them have to be outside. Number 5 is read 10 pages per day of a non-fiction book. It has to have some kind of personal growth behind it, or you're learning something from the books behind it, or something that like speaks to you and you're getting some kind of growth from it. And then the very last rule is take a progress photo every day. It's not just to show your physical transformation, but little details like your arms or something like that. And I did that. I did like face, I did my side, I did my stomach, and then sometimes I would do like a full body like turnaround, but I did take a progress photo every day. So those are the rules you have to follow. No alcohol. I didn't have a single drop of alcohol at all, not even a taste of one, not even a smell of one. Like, I had 0 alcohol. People were drinking around me. If you guys saw my vlogs, you saw that my mom was taking shots, my bestie was taking shots. Austin had a beer every night when he came home from work. He loves having a beer at the end of the day. People were drinking all around me. Some people would ask me, is it okay? And I'm like, yeah, like, it's totally fine. Like, I have a goal and I'm gonna stick to it, and I didn't drink. Drinking the gallon of water a day. This leads me to day 2 of 30 hard. I completed day 1, and then I completed day 2, and I was feeling weird. I was feeling kind of off. My head felt a little bit funny. I couldn't really focus, and it got progressively worse during the day. It was nighttime. I was like, I don't even know if I can go on my 45-minute outdoor like speed walk, like jog, light jog. I don't think I can do it. Like my head is like, I can't bring Cooper because I'm not in the right state of mind. I felt like the back of my head, there was like a ball there underneath my skin, like sitting on my scalp like a water balloon. I felt just off. And I was like, hey, well, I'm just gonna keep drinking water, right? Water's the cure for all. So I kept drinking water, and then I was like, oh my God, it was getting worse and worse. And then Austin was out of town. He was in Calgary with his dad, and I was in bed and I was trying to go to sleep, and literally my body was like twitching like this, and it was like my head like twitching, and I couldn't sleep. My head was like this, and I was like, do I just take a melatonin and like knock myself out, or like what? And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom because I have to pee a lot because I've been drinking so much water. I go to the bathroom, and I don't know how long I was sitting on the toilet, and I go, where am I? And I'm so confused, and I'm like, oh wait, sorry, stupid me, I know where I am. And then I immediately, in my head, I don't know how to explain this, like I was in my parents' old house 3 houses ago, and I was like, oh, I know where I am, like it's all good. No, I'm not. I'm in my house that I've lived in for like over 5 years. Like what? And I don't think that at the time. I'm like, oh, like I'm in my parents' house, it's totally fine. So I get up, flush the toilet, then I look in the mirror, and I don't know who I am for maybe 30 seconds. And I'm like looking at myself, and I'm like, I don't recognize who's looking at me in the mirror. And I'm like, oh my God. So I just start like, what is wrong with me? Like what? So I'm starting to think like, have I been poisoned? Did I eat something I shouldn't have? Like what is going on? Like I didn't take any drugs. Like what is going on? Like, and I'm drinking water, I'm going to the gym, I'm eating vegetables, like what? So it's not like, I'm just so confused. So I phone Austin, and he tells me to phone like there's like a number you can phone. It's not 911, but it's like an on-call nurse. And I phone, and I tell her like I'm on this new diet. I don't think it would be that though, because it's literally just like eating fruits and vegetables and healthy stuff and lean meats and like, or whatever you want, whatever your diet is. I'll get into my diet in a second, but like it's just like being healthy, like right, get your body moving, drink water. She asked me how much water I drank, and I told her I drank almost 7.5 liters, and she said to me, how much do you weigh? I told her, and she went, oh my God, you need to right now not drink any more water, grab some crackers, and do you have anyone to rush you to the emergency room, or can you call an Uber or call 911? And I was like, what? And she said to me that I was showing signs of water intoxication, which is a very serious thing. And I was like, then my anxiety came, and I was like, what? Before that, it was like I was underwater. Like when you close your ears like this, I couldn't really hear, I couldn't focus. I was trying to read her my health card number, and I was getting it all wrong. So I went to the emergency room. I was actually there for like 6 hours. Basically, in a nutshell, they said that I was putting in way too much. I drank way over the gallon, by the way. So the gallon, it's a gallon, and I drank that every other day. But this day, because I was feeling so bad, I was drinking more, and it's how much water you drink in a short period of time can be deadly. If you start chugging a bunch of water in like a 20-minute time frame, you can end your life with that, because your body isn't regulating the salt that's in your body, and then you're like flushing it out with all this water, so your body isn't being able to maintain its balance. I was like, oh my God, I feel so stupid. Like I'm so stupid. Like I think water's good for me and all this. So basically they balanced out my salt levels. I felt so much better when I was in there, and I was like, this is so stupid, I'm so sorry. Like it was so dramatic, but he was like, don't be sorry, like these things happen. And he's like, and he asked me what I did for a living, and he's like, maybe you could educate like your viewers and like that this is a danger. 100% fine after that. I haven't had any issues since, but these are things that like I didn't research before, and I just like went into it, and I was like, oh, I'm feeling crappy, and oh, drink more water, drink more water. So essentially you could like drown yourself. That's why it says there, space out your water. Like the gallon of water, it's not like this gallon of water here, it's like throughout the day. So I was very, very meticulous in marking and using my Stanley, because it's measured, so to see how much water I'm drinking, and like drinking it properly throughout the day. So that's very important. It was perfectly fine after that. And then yeah, I woke up on day 3, and I was like, do I continue? Do I go to the gym? I was literally in the hospital yesterday, but I did. Yeah, I didn't break it. I continued to go, and he's like, I've heard of 75 hard. The doctor, he's like, I can't give nutrition advice. He's like, because I'm not a nutritionist. And he said, but it is a very good thing. But he's like, but when you go above your water intake, he's like, especially you're like a little girl, it can be very damaging. Good thing I have no effects from it. So I was like literally hurting my body. And that's the thing, is like you see like either people, pictures online, diets online, some of these before and after. Don't just rush into it and just drop everything and do what they're doing to look like them. You could hurt yourself, and looking like someone else is not worth your beautiful life. I just want to say this. Sorry, there's so much talking. I just have so much to say and so much important details. Just seeing somebody doing it, you have to want it for yourself as well and want to live a happy life. And I wanted to just like live a healthy life and be healthy. And the amount of comments I'm getting of how good I look now and like how refreshed I am and how psychologically I am and like funnier, people are telling me, and like more bright-eyed and younger and stuff like that. That's like, and I feel it for myself. Like, and I like wake up every day and I had a routine. Like, it was like, oh, this, and I got so many videos up. I literally posted a year's worth of videos in the month. I posted new OF content. People have been loving my OF content. People have been like, you're looking so good. I've been getting such a good response of it. The most viewers I've ever had on my OF, because people are like, this content's good. I started up the cooking channel again. I'm on Amazon as an affiliate now. Like, I have sponsors. Like, it's just, I'm really like rebranding myself as like me, and I'm finally like clear-headed to be me. Basically, I have a notepad on my phone of my 30 hard and my starting weight, the calories I had, how many Stanleys I filled up, and each workout, what I did, how many book pages I read for every single day, so I could keep track of it. That's what I would suggest, a notebook or a notepad. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. So my starting weight, I'm just gonna get into that, was 141.2. Today I weighed in, this is my first day off of like day 30 was yesterday. So today I weighed in at 128.2 with healthy eating, not starving, not hungry. Like, I ate whole foods, healthy foods, and I just feel great. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. It's 128.2. Wow. I've went on and off so many times. Yeah, 128.2. I'll try one more time. Yeah, 128.2. The books I read, I started with this one, which is about like business and how Starbucks, I know people are like, oh my God, a Starbucks book, but it's actually very interesting. It's a bestseller. It is a very interesting of like how a small business became big, and like business things and like marketing ideas. And I was like, this would be such a good book for me to read. To be honest, it got boring for me in the middle of it because it got very like stocks. And the part of the challenge is to like do something that like enriches your mind and something you are relating to, and I wasn't really relating to it after, so I switched to a biography from Spice Girl from Melanie C. When I read like what it was about, she struggled with body dysmorphia, eating disorders, fitting in, trying to follow a dream, and anxiety, and struggling with anxiety and like depression and stuff. And that I was like, oh, that speaks to me. And I grew up like loving the Spice Girls, so I did switch to this book as well, and that's what I'm currently reading right now. So those were the books. Now for my diet. Many people have questions about this, like what is my diet? How can I still do taste tests? Why am I eating crumble cookies? Like, how am I showing chips? Sometimes I would just show things in stores that were cute. Sometimes I would just show things like I would buy for after 30 hard. Some things I would show that Austin was eating, like on my social medias, and some things I would have as my snack. So I'm gonna read what my diet is. Okay, my diet. Okay, now I don't want to trigger anyone, but this is just my diet. So it is 1,200 calories or less. I am 4'11", so with my weight, I wanted to do 1,200 calories or less. So basically, I was in a calorie restriction diet. I researched a lot of like bodybuilders, fitness people, fitness coaches, people that know about nutrition and losing weight. I am not saying to do this in any way, shape, or form, but after researching a lot of diets, that's what seemed was the best fit for me and my goals just personally. Do not copy me, don't copy my diet. I'm just telling you what I did. One treat once a day if I wanted it, and it had to align with the calories. So I couldn't have a big crumble cookie. Like, that would not happen. So I would either have a quarter or a half, or like a bite of one, or like a small little bag of chips, or like a handful of chips. Like, when I say treat, I mean like treat, like something like a half of a chocolate bar or something like that. I would have snacks in the day, like baby carrots and celery and peanut butter. I'm not talking like yogurt and popcorn and stuff. Like, those are like healthier snack. I'm talking like treats. Like, I would have like a treat. I would allow myself that so I wouldn't fail personally on my diet. So a lot of people had questions like, how are you eating junk food and not breaking 30 hard? Like, doesn't that break 30 hard? Some people were nice about it, some people were rude about it. How are you eating crumble cookies? But that is the reason, is because my diet that I chose was a calorie restricting diet. I didn't even read the rest, but I allowed myself one treat a day. I shouldn't say snack. I always want to say snack. I would like to have any treat anytime, any day, like before. Like, if I wanted like a shot and then a cookie, a full crumble cookie, and then like a Twinkie and then a bag of chips, that's what I would have as a lunch. And then I would have my lunch, and then I would have a venti, Starbucks, you know, whatever, extra whip, extra drizzle, like all that. So I had to like tweak a lot of my calories. I was not starving. I was never like hungry, like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. If I was hungry, I would have a snack. And I had so many different snack options. Let me just finish my diet. Fruits and or vegetables every day, no exceptions. I did that. No pop unless I was doing a taste test, which I think was only twice. One was a taste test video, and one I think was in the vlog. Yeah, the XP. And I just took like a sip of it, which also had 0 calories, but still, like, that was my only exception, was like for taste tests, just for the pop. If I did have like a taste test where I was like trying different things, I did include those in the calories, of course. When I did try the crumble on a TikTok video that went viral, I don't know why, but I just said that I ate about a half a crumble cookie, and then that was my treat for the day. So I didn't get to have like a treat at night, because I liked having like a treat. I would have like a little bit of a cookie, or I don't know, some cheese, some cracker, a handful of chips was like my go-to, and like a little tiny little cookie, or an Oreo, or a handful of chips or something. So on the crumble day, I couldn't like bring up a snack to bed, which is fine because I love trying crumble cookies. So that is how I can eat crumble cookies and still lose weight and be on 30 hard, because I chose my diet to be a low calorie and a calorie deficiency diet, but still counting every calories. It's crazy how many calories crumble cookies are. So every cookie's different, but when you cut them into quarters, that little quarter of a crumble cookie is between 140 to 230 calories for that little amount right there. So sometimes I wouldn't even be able to have that at the end of the night. I would have to cut that in half. Like, it's a lot. So I wouldn't have it every day, but that's what I just personally love. I love crumble. So it did not break my diet because I've already put it in my diet beforehand. And then limit carbs as much as possible, but I didn't do low carb or no carb. I just tried, because I know some people, there's a big argument of low carb or no carb doesn't actually help you lose weight. It's the calories you intake. There's so many people saying different things. But honestly, in a nutshell, if it's a higher carb food, it's higher calories, period. So I was just eating lots of tuna fish, turkey meat, grilled chicken. You guys saw that a lot on the vlogs. Wraps. So turkey wraps, grilled chicken wraps, veggie wraps, tuna wraps, salads. I loved salads. Shrimp. I bought a bag of frozen shrimp, and I would just take like a handful. I would count them. I counted. I bought a scale to weigh things. I counted, I measured, I weighed. If it was like Austin wanted mac and cheese as a side, I would say, I don't know if I can have any, and then I would calculate all my calories. I did, not sponsored, but my Fitness Pal right here I use, and I logged all my calories on there. It was really helpful, and I would measure each thing out and measure precisely, even oil, what I was putting into my pan. So that was my personal diet. So that kind of explains that. So listen to your body, and also listen to weather conditions. There was thunderstorming a few nights. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you would see that. You would see that I was craving a peanut butter shake one day. I was craving it so freaking bad, you have no idea. I was like, I need a peanut butter shake. So instead, I bought 0 calorie peanut butter syrup to put into iced coffee. I would drink tea, and then for suppers, I would have what Austin was having, but one day he wanted chicken parmesan, which is breaded and deep fried chicken. I just had a piece of like plain chicken, and then I put the sauce and a little bit of cheese on top of mine, in between all of his like for work and lunches and his supper all around it. So like I tweaked things to be within my calories. I would just have smaller portions of, like, if we had macaroni salad, I was like, oh my God, I used to have like 3 huge scoopfuls. Now I have like you know, what goes in with my calories. But I woke up feeling so good every day. Other than my feet hurting, my feet are so swollen. These feet are so swollen right here. These bones right here, this bone on both sides of my feet are so swollen. I'm so happy to have a break. That's what was the painful thing, was about day 23. I was so painful in my feet, but I got up every day. I took a Robax and I just got up and just went to the gym. And once I got myself moving, I felt good. But there were a few days at like the 24 day, 25th, and my bestie, my mom, Austin were like, you're so close. Like, why would you give up now? Like, you're like day 25. And I was like, because I'm in pain. Like, right? But that's what 30 hard, 75 hard is. It's about being uncomfortable. It's about being in pain. It's about pushing. Being in a thunderstorm. It's thunderstorming. Oh, well. Like, and I was like, isn't this dangerous? Like, can't you die in a thunderstorm? Shouldn't you not be out in a thunderstorm? You know what I mean? But it's like, okay, well, find something like sheltered to work out in. So, also, sometimes I would be on my outdoor walk with Coop, and he's old. I could tell that he couldn't handle a 45-minute walk. So we could only handle a 10-minute walk. So we would turn around, come home, and I would do like jumping jacks on the back deck, sit-ups, running. Sorry, my camera cut me off. I'm talking too much, but I would just do like sit-ups on the back deck or jumping jacks, follow like workouts on my phone and on YouTube videos, TikTok videos. I have a yoga mat and weights, so I would do that. I went out in a thunderstorm a few times, but that is the point of this. Day 22, I ate this like, okay, I don't want to say the brand because I don't want to bash it, but it was like it filled an entire bowl full of pasta, and it was like 25 calories for this pasta. And when I added shrimp to it and stuff, it was like literally like 90 calories for like an entire supper. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing pasta. Okay, well the next day it bloated me so much and I felt so bad. And there was a warning on it to like not have too much of those. So it's not about choosing like the lowest calorie option, right? Like calories are good. So like fruits and vegetables are good. Like having calories is like what keeps your body alive. So there was a lot of things I learned throughout the way, but choosing a lower calorie, healthier option was something that was sometimes a struggle, like when we were going out to eat. But for the most part, I did very well in estimating my calories. It was actually kind of fun at some point, weighing it up and like writing it down. I was like, I'm Martha Stewart. Some things I learned: you don't need alcohol. It's very easy to eat fruits and vegetables every single day. And how good I feel without having alcohol is like life changing. I'm not saying I'm not gonna drink anymore, but having that break and just having a new, like almost like a lifestyle reboot is something so powerful for me, and something I'm just gonna take with me from now on, that I can have fun and have days and drink or whatever and party, but I don't need to do it like every day. Oh, also when I was drinking so much, there was literally, I was like pooping out blood. I'm not now anymore. I'm having normal bowel movements, actual like real ones, not just like liquid. I was like barely, like I was going poop, like running to the bathroom, and it would just be like honestly like curdled blood, it looked like, because I was drinking so much. I was like just drinking alcohol and eating like McDonald's all day. So losing 13 pounds, like my clothes fit so much better. It's literally, it is a weight taken off of me, but literally like when I'm walking around, I don't feel like my stomach jiggling. I don't feel like I'm like out of breath walking up the stairs. I'm like speed walking out in the park. I just feel all around so good and so much more active, and my body just loves me. It's like thanking me. It's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. There was one day where we were with Austin's family in a hotel, and the restaurants were closed, and all of his family were eating pizza and beer by the pool and wings, and I was like, oh my God, I'll just wait till we get back because there'll be room service. The room service closed like 2 minutes before we got there. Cool. So we ordered McDonald's, and I got a grilled chicken sandwich, and I just ate the sandwich. I didn't realize like how many calories are in things, but I was able to stick within my calories. So certain things like that, but I really stuck with it. I never went over 1,200 calories. My Skip the Dishes and my Uber Eats app kept popping up, and they were like, come back. They literally said, come back. They were like, where are you? Like, we've added so many new dishes, like so many new menus. So other than my feet, I feel phenomenal. True. I rarely have headaches anymore, which is very true. And I had so much support from my friends and my families and my loved ones. Like, so amazing. People would just be like, you can do this, you got this. And I needed that, but I didn't need it. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciated it, but it wasn't something I needed, because it's something you have to work for within yourself. For this, it was like a lifestyle that I wanted to change. It was something that in me me that I wanted to like reboot who I was and just give me a reality check and show myself like, hey, you don't need this, you can have this. Why not go to bed at like 9 p.m., right? And just wake up refreshed and healthy, and everyone else is hungover, but you're not, and you're like going to the gym and you're getting so much done. Look at how many videos I posted. I'm proud of videos. I'm posting TikToks. I'm more me. I filmed an intro that was like 100% me. My last intro I filmed, I was hungover. I was like, oh, I was like barely, I was puking in the bush because I was so hungover. Like things are just like so different. Yeah, that's about it. That's literally it. Again, this is not a quick fix. It's not a diet fad. It's not like how to lose weight, whatever. You have to work. It works if you work it. Eating healthy, drinking water, taking progress photos, not beating yourself up. I'm excited for like right now where I can go and enjoy. I'm going to the fair right now and I'm gonna go try some fair food and I'm so excited, and I'm gonna take some shots, but I'm not gonna go overboard. Like I'm gonna enjoy the weekend, but Monday morning I'm gonna go to the gym and come home and go in my routine of my low carb and low calorie wraps, turkey and veggies, and I've been loving veggies. Like I love onions and peppers, and like I can't even imagine making a lunch now without them. So I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all the positive comments. Like so amazing. Your life is worth it. Your health is worth it. You are worth it. You do not need alcohol, and vegetables and fruits are your friend if you're not allergic to them, and water. Water's key, but don't overdo it. And I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Thank you guys so much for all the love. I love you. Bye!